We got that Poppa thing. We got that Poppa thing. We got that Poppa thing. We got that Poppa thing.
Let's do it.
Here we are. Let's get into it.
We got that Poppa thing. We got that Poppa thing. We got that Poppa thing. We got that Poppa thing.
Greetings. Welcome to the Poppa Pank podcast. I am James Marcone, my friend and my co-host.
Justin Jane.
There's a lot of gray in the world. We think it needs a little more paint. A Poppa Pank. We are Philly-based, multi-educated and award-winning actors of all things arts and culture and joy forward and ever playful variety podcast. You are listening to our theme song composed by Jordan McCree, member of the band LG. We welcome you, Pank Poppers, both old and new. Please rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. We appreciate y'all. Now let's get started.
Yes. Merry Pankmas. Merry Pankmas. And happy Pank Day, Jaylene. That's right. In this episode, we are celebrating many things as we round out the end of the year. On December 10th, Jaylene and I celebrated Pank Day, the smack dab middle of Thanksgiving and Christmas, a day to give some love to friends and wear something pink.
Yes.
And now here we are at our Christmas episode. And I am so excited to share some holiday plans, traditions, and a year in review. But mostly, I am excited for our Pop In with Poppa Pank as we welcome up-and-coming musical theater star, Grace Ellis-Solomon. She most recently played Little Red in the Ardens Into the Woods here in Philadelphia, and she is currently playing the titular character in Alice in Wonderland, the holiday panto out at People's Light in Malvern. I get the massive privilege of sharing the stage with her as her dad and the White Rabbit, but we're going to talk about that later.
Yes, I am very excited to be here tonight. We have our Pank Poppas in the live. Hello, Patrick. It is going well tonight. Justin, do you realize this is our 3rd time doing a holiday episode?
I know. Here we are on episode 63. Can you get into that for a moment?
Like, time flies. Merry, happy Pankmas to you all. Now, this year, you are bringing a guest from your world with your work on the panto by having Grace. And last episode, I brought you a guest from my world with Luis Marrero of Voices and Power. If you missed it, definitely make sure you go back and either watch that episode or listen to that episode. It was very inspiring. It was very fun. And we were with Luis, who is the founder and visionary behind one of the dopest spoken word poetry experiences, which is Voices in Power.
Yes, I am part of your world, just like Ariel. So let's kick off this episode and kick off Christmas Eve with a toast to good cheer and our final episode of the year. I think it's about that time.
Do you think it's about that time?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think that it is about that time. Get your glass so we can clank.
It's time for that. Poppa drank.
Poppa drank.
Poppa drank.
Poppa drank.
Poppa drank. And cheers. And cheers. Arriba, abajo, acentro, adentro, jingle masacada, mabuhay, huelo.
Oh, all the words.
All the words. We are just having all the words here. So it's Christmas. So I am drinking the eggnogs.
Wait, before you tell me, Pank Poppas, write what y'all are drinking in the comments. Let us know. Janice, good evening. Let us know what y'all Poppa drink. Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
And if you're listening to the podcast while you're doing dishes or you're driving out to Malvern, just scream it out in the car. Even if you're not drinking something, scream what you'd want to be drinking, because I know I know. But here we are. I am drinking eggnog. This is that bottom shelf liquor store. Like you walk in and it's in a card. They didn't even display it. It's just still in the cardboard box with a sign that says eggnog. And it's for like $7. That's what I'm drinking. This is actually called Old New England. It's so bad they couldn't decide its age.
Is that the one you had last episode?
This is the one I had last episode, but I love putting a splash of cinnamon and a little bit of milk in there to make it classier. And
you put more milk?
It's lactate milk. Don't get it twisted. I am lactose intolerant. That is what Jaylene is pointing to. But since this is our Pankmas episode, and since I couldn't get any of that Donnie Hammond Johnson Coquito this year or that Tasha Marie Canales, yay for Broadway, yay for film and TV, but boo for us. We got to settle on this. So, Jaylene, what is making you merry and bright?
Well, speak for yourself, because I got me a little J. Coquito. So,
From who? From who? From Donnie?
This is J. Coquito. J. Coquito. You see what I did there?
I did. You made your own smush. It's not even that time yet.
That is a smush. So yes, I decided like 2 hours ago, I was like, well, I would love to have had coquito, but I don't have any, but I still have some ingredients. So I just put it together, and this is a vegan one. I definitely miss just picking it up from Donnie and not having to make it. But since I could not do that, I made my own, and I must say it is not bad. And it's vegan. If you were here, wow, I would have given you some.
Let's check in with our live studio audience. I see Paul drinking some red wine, and then Janice with some water. And then I see some shade that says, "'Cause milk equals classy." Let's just remember on the Great British Baking Show, one of the winners would drink a glass of milk after every bake. Okay, that is classy. So let's keep going, because I am feeling a little tickled. Okay, Tickle Pank is a segment where we usually talk about something that has recently been bringing us joy. This is a bit of catch up for Jaylene and I. So Jaylene, what has you tickled Pank in arts and culture this Christmas Eve?
I am still so very tickled. Do I have eggnog on? Oh, I got coquito in my hair. Child.
Oh, J. Coquito in the hair, Coquito.
Must be good. I am still very tickled Pank about my experience on December 8th, in which I opened for poet Ruby Kaur at the Kimmel Center, specifically at the Miller Theater. It was a wonderful time. My look for the evening had me so tickled Pank, y'all. I wore a red cape dress that was customized with Ankara African print by Becca Austin, who Justin and I both know from her work at the Wilma. She was one of the costume designers there. Rupi Kaur, New York Times best-selling poet, is super, super, super sweet. And the Philly audience showed me so much love when I came out that I was tickled. I was so tickled. And so I'm still tickled. Here we are on the 19th, and that was on the 8th. And I'm still tickled Pank. So many new people joined my J community. See, I'm just full of smushes today.
Look at that.
I'm part of my J community. They followed me on social, joined my mailing list, or they bought merch. So I'm very just grateful for the experience. And Ruby had on a Poppa Pank that evening. She had on a nice pink dress. I said, okay, come on with the Poppa Pank. So that has me tickled Pank. And I am like pre-tickled Pank, because tomorrow I get to see you and our guest at People's Light in the Panto in Alice in Wonderland. So I'm already tickled Pank because I know I'm gonna be tickled. So I'm warming up. I'm preheating the tickle.
Preheating the tickle. I need you to remember pre-tickle, because you're gonna hear something in the show about pre-things, and you are ahead of the game. You'll just follow that. A pre-tickle. I am now tickled. I am present tickled about the hip hop Nutcracker on Disney Plus. Have you seen this yet?
Mm-mm.
Twitch is on it. Rest in peace, rest in power. And it is a little bit cheesy. It's a lot cheesy. Let's get that straight. But it is amazing dancing.
But
It's
that's
the whole
what the holidays
Nutcracker.
are for. Cheesy holiday thingies to watch.
That's what this time is for. I'm also tickled Pank by K-pop on Broadway close. I mean, I'm not tickled that it's closing, but I'm just going to be here to shout it out and celebrate it and thank them for putting that out in the world. So if you're listening, K-pop cast, we love you so much.
Yeah.
I'm also tickled pink by her as Belle in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
The anniversary. She is half black, half Filipino. So
that's us. That's our family.
if we had our child, it would be Belle. And then the last thing that's tickling me, Pank, is the panto at People's Light, which we are about to hear about right now in our next segment as we have our friend pop in.
Yes, yes, yes. Here we are. Here we are at Pop In with Papa Pank. So this is our interview segment called Pop In with Papa Pank. This is our chance to catch up with some of our industry friends and share with our audience a little bit about that person's processes and personal stories as professional artists. This is where you've seen us hang out with folks like James Imes, David Diggs, Robin Hood, Tasha Marie Canales, Mama Pat, and a host of other film, TV, stage, and music artists.
Yes. So we are so excited to welcome our guest here, Grace Ellis-Solomon. Now, let me get into Grace's bio before we bring Grace on to the stage. Get into this. Grace Ellis-Solomon is an actress based out of New York City, but originally from Wilmington, Delaware. Since graduating from college in 2021, Grace has spent her growing career performing with various regional theater companies around the country. She has also participated in a variety of staged concerts and readings in New York City, most notably performing the music of Emmy award-winning composer Sean Palatroni at Green Room 42. When not making art, Grace enjoys playing with her French bulldog Lola, which I have yet to see a picture of, going to weekly dance classes, and everything Disney just like me. So please welcome to the stage our youngest guest ever on the podcast, Grace Ellis-Solomon. Yeah! Yay!
Hello.
Grace, welcome to Papa Pank. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing? And do you have a Papa drink tonight?
I do have a Papa drink. I have a hot chocolate from Wawa.
Oh,
that I put in a People's Light cup.
Yeah.
that's so cute. And there's a little splash of pink on that mug.
A lot of splash of pink.
A lot of pink. Look at you. Branding. Okay, so we are going to ask you a few questions, Grace, and then because we are all about the shenanigans, we are going to play some games. So, Pank Papa's out there. If you have any questions for Grace, drop them in the comments, and we'll do our best to get some of them answered.
Yes. Okay. Grace, first of all, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, Justin has been talking you up. For me and our listeners out there, can you tell us a little bit about yourself that your bio may not have covered?
To just elaborate on it, I graduated in June 2021 with an associate's from a musical theater conservatory in the city. And I've been working, I got my first job 6 months out of school, and I've been working nonstop since. So I'm kind of here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, I love musical theater. And other than musical theater, I really, really love Disney. I said that already, but just to reiterate on that.
Would you ever do a straight play? Do you like doing straight plays?
I don't really have a history with straight plays. I did one straight play in my entire theater life ever, and it was Noises Off.
Oh.
Yeah, I was too young to be doing it, but that's a completely different story. But I think I would do it if I were given the opportunity. I've always wanted to do The Crucible or something like that.
Ooh, what about film and TV? Are you interested in any of that?
I'm kind of interested in like the modeling kind of thing.
Oh
Like,
yes.
modeling department store, that Old Navy kind of thing. I feel like I could do that. I don't know. I haven't really thought about like sitcoms or like anything like that. But if I were to do anything in like Los Angeles, it would probably be modeling.
Yes,
Yes.
and you would fly at that. Just for people out there listening and not watching, Grace is very attractive, let's say.
Thank you, Justin Jane.
So let's talk about the show that we are doing together, Alice in Wonderland, a musical panto out at People's Light in Malvern, PA, until January 1st. That's 2 weeks from this airing of this episode. We share the stage.
Yes.
You as the title character and moi as the dad and White Rabbit. Can you tell the folks at home what the panto is, what our production is, and what it's like playing the leading role?
Yes. So like a panto is pretty much a play with songs, which they say in the show, and it's really, really campy. There's a lot of flashy musical numbers. It's really big and bright, and there's a lot of audience participation, which is really different for me and also really, really fun. Alice in Wonderland has a lot of elements of like drag culture, ballroom culture. We have some really, really, really great talented artists in it. A lot of pop culture references, and playing the lead role has been challenging. I am not used to being on the stage the entire time.
Mhm.
Again, I have very limited experience in the professional realm, but I'm kind of used to playing the 12-year-old that like skips on, does her little thing, and then like sits in the dressing room and makes TikToks while the adults are doing their thing. And, like goes back on, gets a laugh, leaves again for 30 more minutes. So this is different, but it's so fun. It's so fun.
I was thinking about you like 2 days ago because you literally don't leave the stage at all.
There are so many moments where I just want to get a sip of water. And I can't do it. There's not a single moment. I can't adjust my wig. I can't fix my makeup. I can't wipe the sweat off of my brow. I just have to stay on the stage.
And the fact that it's like madness. Every new entrance is just madness coming at
I'm
you.
usually like running off of one exit to run back on the other exit, like within a span of like 20 seconds.
First of all, you must have some good lipstick on if you're wearing lipstick during that show, because you can't touch it up. So you must be wearing some good brands.
I just have a really good setting spray.
Yes, that as well.
Mac.
I'm just reflecting on the fact that you said you started working 6 months outside.
I flagged that too.
I went back to that, and the fact that you just recently graduated pretty much, and you are already playing the lead role. So much so that you're not even getting off the stage. You're on stage the whole time. That's to your talent, because they're not going to put somebody up on the stage all the time if they don't have the talent. So I just I want to give you your flowers on that, because that is no small feat. So even though I'm just meeting you today, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Say that. Okay. Now I have a question.
Yes.
I'm about to see you perform tomorrow. Yes. And Justin has mentioned your amazing talents as a singer and performer. We love having musical theater talent on our show. So what is it about that specific form that you love?
Ooh, I like the entertainment aspect. Like, I just love a song and dance number. I know there is a lot of musical theater in the canon that's like meant to make you think or like reflect or have good conversation afterward. On the other hand, I just really like something stupid and cheesy. I love stupid and cheesy. Give me the confetti cannons. Give me the rhinestones. That's what I love. So that's what I really like about musical theater. Truly, truly.
Wait, I'm curious, what was the first musical you saw
ever?
As a kid? Well, the one that like is the bug, the thing that bit you and you were like,
See, this is so cheesy. This is so corny. It was Wicked. That's
not cheesy or corny.
It's cheesy. It's a little cheesy, but it's wicked. It's wicked.
Wait, Jaylene, have you seen Wicked?
I have not.
Oh, it's so good.
But I think that toes the line. That's like in the middle of that, like make you feel and think, and then like also candy entertainment.
I mean, I was also 15, so I wasn't really thinking. I was just like in awe of like.
You know what musical I saw when I was 15? The original cast, Rent.
You saw the original cast?
I saw the original cast. I might have been like 10 or something. I don't know. I remember asking
That's amazing.
my parents about it, and they were like, I don't know, Mom, you might be watching or listening.
You saw Rent at 10.
I don't know. I remember I saw the original cast and I was an adolescent.
You know what? Good for you. No day like today. You know what?
Also, it's no day but today.
I've never seen Rent. That was a really intellectual joke for someone who's never seen Rent. Give me my flowers, as Jaylene
You've
just said.
never seen Rent?
No.
What's another thing that you haven't seen or like taken in that would shock people?
I'm a Taurus. I watch things over and over again. I don't like new things. Probably Les Mis. Never seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
I've never seen it. If you ask me to summarize it, it's just France, revolution, prostitutes, bread, poor to rich, rich to poor, love triangle.
There it is.
Overdone audition songs. That's it.
I'm living. Yo, Grace, I think you have you found your new TikTok like avenue. You just summarize musicals with single word. You have like 10
I gotta
words.
write it down. I'm writing it down.
And then people have to comment on what musical they think it is.
Love it.
I would do that. Okay. So I'll do that in the dressing room. Let's talk Pankmas. I am curious what holiday traditions you have in your familia besides that amazing gingerbread cookie and maybe a favorite memory.
What gingerbread cookie?
So my grandmother, she's a baker. My great-grandmother, my late great-grandmother, she would bake recipes. She would make them on her own because she was a housewife, and she would put it all in a notebook. And I would bake them with her. She lived to be 101, and I would stay over at her house and we'd bake her recipes. And she wrote the recipe to be in her will for me. So when she passed, I got the recipe book, and now every Christmas I make her gingerbread cookies that she crafted on her own. So it's a completely unique recipe. Bring it to people if I'm in a show or like I'm at school, things like that. I bag them up and I give them to everybody. It's so nice. So yeah, I brought gingerbread cookies to the cast. A little surprise. I guess like that's a cute little memory. That counts.
Yeah.
Bake gingerbread cookies, Christmas time. And then there's the recipe. Memory, like a little tradition. Do you want the cute one or do you want like the funny one?
Yeah, the answer is yes.
Yes. Okay. I'll start with the cute one. So I started out as a pianist. I have two other cousins in my like immediate circle of family. My cousin Elias, he was a cellist and a bassist, and my cousin Miles played the trombone. So we would get together in November and we would like work on a Christmas song. And on Christmas Eve at my grandparents' house, we would perform a little song for everybody.
That's
and
amazing.
when I started singing, I added my vocals to it.
What?
We would do that every Christmas until
Is
I
that
was.
the funny one or the cute memory?
That's the cute one.
Okay.
The funny one, and we still do this to this day. Every Christmas day, we go over to my godmother's house and we have like Christmas dinner in our pajamas. We watch Hallmark movies because they rotate all day long, and we count the extras in the movie. We count how many people of color there are. And we usually see we do. It's like a non-alcoholic drinking game. We go, oh look, that one. She just changed clothes and she's just walking back on the other side of the screen. Like we count them, and it's usually like 3 or 4. They just like change outfits, throw on a jean jacket, and like make their way across the back of the scene again. It's a funny one.
I am adopting that tradition.
It's fun.
I love that about the cookbook. I think that's like such a sweet thing that has like so many tendrils of like nostalgia and history, and it's so good.
Yeah, no, that's super, super special. I always say that's one of my great regrets is that my family, we did not get the recipes before my grandma passed. And my grandma used to make all the food, like for Thanksgiving and all of that. So once she passed, it was just like, ooh, okay, we gotta put it together ourselves. So shout out to your grandmother for having the
shout out to Gwendolyn Smith.
Come on, Miss Gwendolyn. Like that's awesome that she did that, and like that you still do it. And I love that. And also the extra thing, that is something I would do because my husband and I, we are always looking in the background, whether we're watching a TV show or a movie, and just noticing what's happening. Like, look at that one. Look at that. This one is doing too much. Like, I love that.
It's so funny. The overacting. It's so funny. It's do it when you get a chance. Do it.
I will. This is a reminder to the Pank Poppas in the audience. If you have questions, make sure you drop them into the comments. I see some already. Okay, both you and I, Grace, know what it is like working with this one right here. This Justin Jane character right here. So I would like to know what it's been like working with him, because for me, when I'm on a show with Justin, it means endless pranks. It means the blasting of Hakuna Matata at random moments, and it means lots and lots and lots of laughs. When we did Passage in 2018, I think that's when we first started doing Snapchat. So we did lots of like videos with filters on our face and all of that. So I'm just wondering, what is Justin Jane like in the room in 2022?
Oh no.
I'm gonna start by saying, Justin, you're an absolute clown. Justin is a clown.
Mm-hmm.
He's very funny. But I will get serious, and I'll say that, like, there are sometimes people that I meet when I do contracts, and I'm like, this person is very funny, and I feel like we gel, but I also can't come on too strong too early, or else I'm gonna scare them away. And Justin's one of those people. I'm like our zodiacs align, and I did the research.
Okay, good.
And I'm like, okay, I see the dynamic, I foresee it, but I can't scare him away because he's a double Capricorn.
Nothing scares me.
I have to reel it back in. But all in all, I enjoy working with Justin Jane. He's very funny.
What prank? Oh no. I think that's a question from a listener, but I must also agree. It's been just a pleasure working with Grace Ellis-Solomon, and I'm floored. I'm always like, wait, how young is this person? Why? How can they hang like this? Who called this person? Bill, what magic did you work? And then I'm like, oh yes, this person has Broadway stars in her eyes. She's gonna be there any day now, and we got to have her on our show. So
that's right. Period. How has it been with the rest of the cast? Has it just been one? It looks from the outside looking in, it just looks like fun, like a fun cast. Is that accurate?
Everybody is really, really great. And I mean, I'm speaking from my experience. I'm sure everybody has the same experience, but like, I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a lot of fun. Yeah. We like stay up late and we talk, and we come back in the morning and we talk, and we do the show and then we talk. We gel. It's really, really fun.
Yeah. That's awesome. Shows like that, it usually reflects on the stage when, when the cast is cool. You can see that in the work. So,
and you have to be cool to do the panto. I mean, I'm speaking from a person this is my first panto, but I feel like if I hated people in this production, it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
And it's really, I feel like this company doesn't have any jerks in it. Usually a big musical has like one person that you're just like, ee, or like, this one, no. We have big egos and we have big personalities, but nobody is like taking up space.
Yes.
Okay. So my last question before our audience question is, Grace, we have some listeners out there who are just like you, young artists at the start of an awesome career, my students, people that have just discovered us. So for those that are listening, what advice do you have for people that want to be in your shoes?
For people who want to be in my shoes, especially people around my age, the biggest thing I'd probably say is to stay focused. I had a very unique situation being able to do school at 18 and graduate at 21. A lot of people who are starting their first productions are like 22, sometimes 23, because of how BFAs usually work. And like when you're 21 and you're just like, when you're 18 and you're just like plucked into New York City, you have everything at your fingertips, and it's so easy to want to just like go out all night and then miss the audition in the morning, or like not want to practice because you want to hang out with these people that you just met at Washington Square Park. There are like so many little avenues you can go down, and I think that your youth is like what you can use while you're young to like get in there young. And so I don't know. I would say to just like be focused. Like, it's fun to be young, but also use your age to your advantage, because by the time you're 23, all of the other 23-year-olds will have no credits, just graduating. And you could have 2, 3, or maybe 4 because instead of like going out all night, you practiced, you went to bed at a decent hour, and you went to an audition and then booked a part. You know, that's what I would think. That's what I would say.
That is incredibly savvy and like such a thing that I was not thinking about at 21. I was just like Hattie party.
It's an affirmation every day. I have fun, I promise.
Have you ever, well, when I turned 21, I drank around the world at Epcot, every country. Boom, boom, boom.
I wish.
Someday. But let's get into what our audiences are saying here. So the same person, Paul here is saying, what is Paul saying? Had the pleasure of seeing the show. You are glorious and magical. And also has a question. Oh, of course. Can you share a white rabbit prank you've had to endure backstage?
So Justin's favorite, first of all, thank you. Justin's favorite thing to do is to break me on stage. And 9 times out of 10, it works.
He does that. He does that.
I'm so unserious, Jaylene. Anything will make me laugh.
He's
He's
terrible.
just like a clown. You're a rabbit, and then you do something stupid, and it makes me laugh. And so recently, this is a recent thing. I've been starting to get these sticky notes in the fake lockers that I go in when we do that little bit where he like jumps out and jumps back in, and I'm like, oh, where is he? I saw literally the other day a little sticky note on the side of the locker, and it had my headshot on it. Like microscopic, and I was like, what is that? I didn't have time to read it, so I just snatched it off the wall, stuffed it into my knee high, and then waited until the tea party when Justin's sitting right next to me. And while we're doing like our little hubbub, I pull it out of my sock, I put it down.
I didn't know that was the first time you saw that.
This was the first time I saw it. I didn't have time to register it. He cut out a picture of my headshot from a playbill, taped it onto a sticky note, drew my body under it, and then wrote, OMG, I am like so in love with Justin Jane. And I was just shocked at the dedication.
The dedication is something else with his little stupid.
I was like, did you get a laminated sticker of my 8x10? I was so confused.
Oh, that's so good. I appreciate that. Well, there's 2 more weeks yet to come. And
watch out.
I loved breaking. There was a scene. Okay, and then we're gonna go into some games. But Jaylene and I, when we were doing an Octoroon, there was a monologue I had that I had to give to my friends Jaylene, Alina, and Tasha.
And Alina's character was named Grace.
Oh yeah, there were you. And I was just like trying everything I could to break them, and I could get Jaylene and Alina, but Tasha would get so mad, just fire in her eyes. I could tell it was like one of these like, I've crossed the line, I should stop. But
yeah, he still does it.
That was more fuel. I was like, Tasha is a serious actor, and I cannot mess around with this one. So anyway, thank you for going for the ride, you two. You'll enjoy it when I'm dead.
I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back when you expect it. I'm gonna get you back when you least expect it.
But it is hard to trick a trickster. I will tell you that.
Like the one time I shushed you and I shocked myself.
That's what will happen, and that's the best part. Is when you trick. I
believe in you. I believe in you.
Okay.
And let me know when you do it. Let me know.
I will.
Speaking of shenanigans and playing games, I think it's about that time that
let's go. Okay.
Games.
We've interviewed you. Now we want to play some games. All right. So we're just going to start by a simple warm-up, Grace.
Okay.
So it's just 10 questions. Think about the first answer that comes to your mind, okay?
First answer.
Yeah, this is called rapid-fire questions. Okay. It's easy. What's the last snack you ate?
Oh, gosh. Last night I ate French fries.
Okay. Your favorite scene in Alice in Wonderland, the Panto?
The tea party. Tea party scene.
A Disney movie you don't like that everyone else does?
I don't have one. I don't have one.
Good answer. Good answer.
I like them all.
Okay. What zodiac sign has the hottest people?
Virgo.
A person you can geek out about?
Zendaya.
Legit or belt?
Legit. Legit.
A fun personal fact.
Fun personal fact. I can do a Dora the Explorer impression.
Can we get it?
Hola, soy Dora.
That was really good. Wow, that's marketable. I've
On my resume.
I just fed that into AI, and now we don't need you anymore. Thank you. Okay, Disney movies, Disney TV shows, or Disney rides?
Disney movies.
Favorite holiday song?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay, favorite.
That was the first answer. I'm sorry.
I know. I can't get favorite musical.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Good one. Dream role.
Belle and Beauty and the Beast.
Equity or SAG?
Equity.
Something pink.
Drink. Pink drink. Starbucks.
Great.
There
You
you
passed.
go.
I think you're warmed up. Okay.
Woo!
And now we're gonna play a new game.
Okay.
It's a holiday game called Santa, Reindeer, or Elf. So, audience out there, you can play if you're in the live audience, or if you're just driving or doing your dishes, you can also just scream it out loud. So, I'm going to name something like a category, like would love a hot chocolate right now, and then the three of us have to lock in an answer, and then we'll show it. Our goal is to get 3 matches to win. It's either we all win or we all lose.
Okay.
Do you think we can do this?
I
think we can do this.
No, we're syncing our brains right
syncing
now.
our brains.
I'm
It's a
an
super
empath,
brain.
so I can definitely do this. I'm
Okay,
gonna-
I only have like 8 questions, so 3 out of 8 ain't bad. All right, here we go. Most likely to enjoy a panto. Santa, reindeer, or elf? Most likely to enjoy a panto. I've locked it in.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. No, 2
See?
Santas and an elf.
We are in
I'm
sync.
sorry. I'm gonna get there. Okay, I'll call that half. Let's call that half.
Okay.
Okay. Most fun to watch on stage. Who's the most fun to watch on stage of those 3? Santa, reindeer, or elf? Locked in.
Mhm.
3, 2, 1. Elf! We have a match. We have 1.5. Okay. The best Shakespearean actor. Best Shakespearean actor. Okay. Have we locked in?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Jaylene! Jaylene with the reindeer.
I was gonna say Santa, but somehow I was like, no.
Okay. Well, I think we're at 2. If that counts as a
That's
0.5. Okay.
Oh,
Best podcast host. Who would make the best podcast host? Okay. Are we locked in?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Wow.
That's a complete miss. Santa, reindeer, and elf. Okay.
I feel like Santa. Everyone's gonna want to listen to Santa.
But I think a reindeer would be more the most bubbly and fun.
I feel like reindeers can't talk and elves are fun. You know?
Are we talking about Rudolph when we say reindeer? Are we specifically talking about Rudolph?
Any of them. I think Comet would be good. Cupid would be really good. Blitzen is so fun.
Okay.
No, it's Dancer. It's definitely Dancer.
Oh, Dancer. Okay. Who is the most magical?
Okay.
Okay. Oh gosh. 3, 2, 1. Yes, we made it. That's 3. Okay, we got it. Well, I want to just do these last 2. We made our quota, but I'm curious about these last 2. Most likely to enjoy the zodiac as much as Grace does.
Oh.
Most likely to enjoy the zodiac. Okay, and I kind of want to hear logic on this. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Jaylene and I have a. Why do you think Santa would enjoy the zodiac?
Because I feel like Santa is a very understanding person. A lot of people, when they hear zodiacs, they're like, okay, you're a little crazy. But it's like Santa would hear me out. You know what I mean?
But I think
If I explained how it worked, he'd be like, well, what's my big 3? You know what I mean? I feel like an elf would have a very strong opinion. It would either be he's all for it or he's against it. But he wouldn't
who
want
said
to
it's a he? Who said it's a he? Okay, last one. Who looks the best in drag?
Oh. I have my answer.
Okay, I have my answer. 3, 2.
Okay.
Wait. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Oh my gosh. I literally had Elf and I put it down because I was like, I feel like
Santa in drag?
I literally had Elf. And then I thought my brain did something weird because I was like, I feel like they got something in the show, but y'all don't actually have Santa in your show.
We do not.
So,
We do not, but we have a Christmas cat.
It's a Christmas cat.
so that's why
Yeah.
my brain,
Okay.
I literally had Elf and put it down.
Well, I think we got a 3.5, and that's pretty good.
That's good.
We have one more game that we want to play with you, Grace. Okay.
Great.
And then we'll move on with our lives. This game is called Smush, and the way this works is we're gonna give 3 clues, and each clue goes into the next. You can only answer when you have the whole answer. You can't like buzz in or like say I have it and then like do piece by piece.
Mm-hmm.
So for instance, if the answer was Boys to Men in Blackjack, I might say like an R&B band from the 90s, Boys to Men, a movie starring Will Smith about aliens, Men in Black, and then a casino game.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Yeah.
So you would say Boys to Men in Blackjack. Okay.
Okay.
So when it's my turn to go, you and Jaylene are in competition, and then the audience, the live audience, can also come on in, and then vice versa. So these are a mix of holiday and or panto clues. I'll go first because this one's pretty easy.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the way that Santa laughs is the first one. Think about it. Hold it. The way that Santa laughs. The second one is when it's the opposite in a panto when somebody says, "Oh no, you can't." You say that last one. And then the last one is what you eat
Yep.
a sweet that everybody likes at Christmas time.
Ho, 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 you candy cane.
We'll take it. It's ho, 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 yes, you candy cane.
How did you think of that?
All right, Jaylene, go.
Paul got it too. Okay, my first one is a leftover from last week that I didn't get to say. So this one is not holiday themed, but the rest of them will be. Okay, so this one, the first clue is a popular city in Florida known for the Heat basketball team and for its beach. Mm-hmm. The second clue, a song that Beyonce sings that talks about her, herself, and her. You know, the name of that song. And then the third clue is a type of alcoholic beverage, not scotch, not bourbon, the other one. And it's from the country that has the city Dublin in it.
Do you have it? Grace, do you have it?
Miami.
Oh,
I lost the ball.
our Pank Poppas are quick, even with the 20-second delay.
Miami,
myself, and
Irish whiskey.
So true. I was trying. I'm new to alcohol. I was thinking about it.
Okay, this one is this one is a little bit easier. So it's the Dinah, when they go to Wonderland, becomes this character.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a famous Dr. Seuss book or story or character. And the last one is the scientific term for space in inside the ozone.
Grace, you're gonna have to get that one.
No. It's an easy one. Think about it. So okay, the first one is
Cheshire Cat in the stratosphere.
Atmosphere. Yes,
Good.
Cheshire Cat in the atmosphere. That works. All right,
back.
we only have 2 more to go.
Okay, here goes mine. Now we're in the holiday spirit. First clue. The name of Mariah Carey's hit holiday song. Y'all, you know the one. Second clue. blank carols being sung by a choir. That first word. And then the third clue is these are things you use to do your laundry, and they want to make sure people don't eat them.
All I want for Christmas is Yuletide pods.
Period.
That was so good. That was so good.
Got that so quickly. Didn't even have time for the
My brain just wired them together.
Yes,
Wow.
you got that.
Okay. Because it's the last one of the year, I have a very long one. Okay, but you might get it. You or the audience might get it. Okay, and it's a callback. It's also a callback here. So the first one is a game that the 76ers play or the Heat or okay. And then the second one is the whole lyric. It's like the whole sentence from that Mariah Carey song. Not just the title. It's sometimes it's the expanded title. And the last one is a song that was originally sung by Carole King and then covered by many people about a person that they want to be their full self, their full feminine self.
Basketball I want for Christmas is you make me feel like a natural woman.
Yeah, that was really good, Grace.
How did I get that?
That's amazing. I think you won. You got the most. Basketball I want for Christmas is you make me feel like a natural woman. I still love all I want for Christmas is you'll I don't remember what you're.
It's okay, Justin.
I know.
All I want for Christmas is Yuletide pods.
Yes.
Yuletide pods, yes. Okay, here we are at the end with our guest. So, Grace, here we are at our Pank freestyle. So, before we say goodbye, we want you to join us at our Pank freestyle. Let me just remind our listeners and you, nobody here on the stage is a freestyle artist, which is what makes it so joyful. And Jaylene's going to give me my topic, then I'll give you your topic, and then you can give Jaylene hers. Okay?
Well, Justin, your topic has to be Christmas.
Okay, great. Christmas. Here we are, full of holiday cheer. Friends are far and friends are near. We give the gift of love and joy. It makes me want to say, oh boy. That's it. I know it sounded like there was more, but that was it.
That was good.
Okay. So, Grace, let's talk about Alice in Wonderland. Let's go tea because of your cup. Tea.
I love tea, but that's just me. You can be who you want to be. Slay.
That's it. That's great.
I love that. And the sleigh could be sleigh or also sleigh like Christmas, you see? So
Sleigh like Santa's. You could put that on a Hallmark card right there.
Right.
There you go. Short and sweet.
I love it.
All right. So give Jaylene her topic to close us out.
You know what? Hold on. Before you give me that, I just realized, Justin, last year we made up carols for our freestyle. Remember? That's where I got, merry. So
are you saying we go back?
No, we don't have to go back, but
we have a singer. We have a singer right here.
I know that is true. So give me my word and I will have to make up a Christmas carol.
Okay.
Why did I suggest this?
Rabbits
for the Christmas carol. Okay. Oh gosh. It's the holidays and you're feeling happy like a rabbit.
Look.
Because life's so good. So go out there and grab it. You can hip hop on your way to have a special day. Hop in the spirit, hop in the spirit. Say Merry Christmas so that I can hear it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
That's really good.
that was really impressive. That was very, very good. We'll leave that on a high note. We are not going to go back and carol us, but Grace, we want to thank you so much for joining us on the podcast and Merry Pankmas. So before you go, can you remind us what project you have coming up?
Yes, I am currently playing Alice in Alice in Wonderland, a musical panto at the People's Light and Theater Company in Malvern, Pennsylvania, now through January 1st. Justin Jane is also in it.
And you can get tickets and info at peopleslight.org. If the performance you want to check out is sold out, do not fret. Come to the theater. You may still get a ticket, or you may get a friend to walk you in.
Get you a little ticket.
Get you a little ticket.
So make sure you follow our very special guest, Grace. Grace is on Instagram at The Grace Ellis. You can also visit her website at thegraceellis.com. Make sure you support her and just keep an ear out, because I know she will continue to do wonderful, wonderful things. And I cannot wait to see both of these two tomorrow in the panto. Very excited. Thank you, Grace.
Thanks for having me.
That was so awesome. So thank you, Grace, and we'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Yay.
Amazing.
That was
Thank
so fun.
you.
Yes. Oh, here we are, ready to go. Close out the new year.
Here we are. Well, this is our last episode of the year, and I just want to say,
what?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What just happened? Is somebody at the Jaylene? I think someone's at the door.
Is someone at your door or my door?
Our door.
Let's both check.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello?
I'm
Who's at the door? Hello?
Oh, let me through, young man. Let me through. Hello, Jaylene and Justin. It's me, Santa Claus, and my partner, my life partner, Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
What a year it's been, eh, Mrs.?
Such a year. Such a year. Such a year it's been.
That Justin and Jaylene had so many guests on their show.
They sure did. They had Bijan No, and they had Lindsay Smiley.
Wow.
And they had Louis Marrero. And I think just today they had Grace Ellis-Solomon.
I saw her going out the door as I was coming in. I'm so excited that they celebrated 2 years doing their podcast, and they launched the Pop Around Town at Reading Terminal, COVID Market, and Ocean City, New Jersey.
Yes, and they were just such good. They were good this year. They accomplished a lot, and we've got to give them a lot of gifts, because I know Jaylene did a lot of things. She started the year off a little shaky, kicked it off with COVID, but that's all right. She then went on to shoot 2 episodes of Law and Order this year.
Did you say Law and Order?
Law and Order.
Lord and Order.
And she had her fibroid surgery this year.
All right.
She shot her first TV show as a series regular with that Justin Jane.
Oh, they did a TV show. It won't be out for another year, but
that's all right. And then she did a Fairview at the Wilma, got COVID again, celebrated 30 years of friendship with her friend Hollis. She did her first feature-length film this year, shot her first commercial for Five Below. She did a reading at the Public. She featured at Voices in Power. She opened for Rupi Kaur. She had a good year.
That's a lot. She was a very, very nice person.
Yeah,
You know
what
that
did Justin do? Remind
Justin
me.
was also nice. He did the cherry orchard at the Wilma, critical acclaim. He traveled all over to Maine and Florida, the Poconos, with the Hot House Wilma Hot House Company.
Woo!
He went to Provincetown and Mardi Gras and did that Albies elevator with that Jocelyn, and is doing that panto and did all those art classes, pottery and figure drawing, and as his daughter going to first grade, and just a good life in general. A very, very good life.
Well, that's amazing. Our little
I know.
people, Jaylene and Justin, they did well this year, and so I feel like we should leave them with a few gifts.
Ooh, let's open their gifts for them. Let's leave their gifts and open them for them.
For them, okay.
Ooh, I have a gift for Justin here from Jaylene.
Now, Jaylene told me that she wasn't really prepared to give me the gift that I left for you in the house. So, this is just a
No need to apologize for her.
I'm apologizing for her. This is not really her gift, but go ahead and open it.
It's the reason for the season is seasoning, not gifting. Oh, look, I found it. Here it is.
Ooh.
It's a little black box with this little thing. It says, oh, what could it be? What could it be, everybody? It's a scented candle. Soothe your body, revitalize your soul. Ooh, this is nice. A nice little jar. A hug in a jar.
Oh.
Oh, that's really nice.
Ooh, good.
I think he's really gonna like that.
Good.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus, for sending this to Justin.
Yes, and then I'm going to open Jaylene's gift that Justin told me to give to Jaylene. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, Skittles. A
Just some
Skittles
Skittles.
candy cane. She has a sweet tooth, so I get it.
I know.
Oh,
It's me. It looks just like me. I wanted to give you a portrait because Jaylene gave Justin a headshot that still goes to every Wilma dressing room ever. So you can eat my face, as I like to say to the children. I give them a plate. Mrs. Claus is holding a plate with my face on it. And nothing says Christmas more than eating off of Santa's face.
I think Jaylene's really going to like that. And I think there's one more thing in here.
Oh,
Ooh.
a little pink basket for all your trinkets and things.
Ooh, a Poppa Pank basket. Oh, this has been wonderful.
What a nice time.
Loves when we visit.
We should get back to the workshop because the elves are getting ready for Eve.
Okay, well.
Wait, take a picture of us.
Oh, hold on. Okay, here we go. Yes.
Well, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Okay.
Goodbye, kids. Whoa, who was here?
Woo!
Who was that?
Woo.
Did anybody see who that was?
I don't know who was here.
But
all
I
of a
see
sudden-
they left a candle.
And look, I got gifts, Justin.
Oh.
And I you, so thank you.
Thank you, Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Oh, that is
You love that every year.
I don't. You make me continue to do it every year. I never know what voice is happening.
What accent?
It's just anyway. Here we are at the end. We are at the end of our episode and end of Poppa Pank for 2022.
Our next episode will be sometime in January 2023. Dates to be determined. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So give us a proverb about ending the year. Something about the year, something like that.
Yeah. When old man time says bye-bye, baby New Year's will say hi.
We'll say hi. Okay. Yeah, that is when
It's deep.
old man time says bye-bye. Baby New Year's will say hi.
Just
And
think about it. Think about it.
those are words to live by.
As you're sleeping in bed going bye-bye, you can also go, oh, but in the morning there will be a hi.
There you go. We love that. We love that for us. Oh, Pank Papas, we love you. Thank you so much for all that you've done for us this year. It is the holiday season, the season of giving. So if you would like to give to us so that we can take Papa Pank to the next level next year, or even just for the next month, please feel free to donate. Just $43 takes care of our expenses for a month. It takes care of StreamYard. Here we are in StreamYard, and it takes care of Buzzsprout. That's how you all are able to listen to us on the podcast. So please feel free, if you're in the giving mood, please consider giving to Papa Pank this year or any time of the year.
And we always want to give these thanks, but especially at the end of the year, we really want to thank Jordan McCree, who wrote our music, Tracy A. Cassius, our studio editor, all of our past guests, Grace Ellis-Solomon from tonight, and you, our followers, our Pank Papas. Thank you to those of you who are tuned in with us right now. Please plug us on all social media and subscribe to us on all the things.
And since we won't be here before the end of the year, before 2023, we must say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah.
I like that.
Do you know what that's from? I know you don't.
What?
That is Miss Jack Hay Harry as Lisa Landry and Sister when she sings to the twins. She does.
That's amazing. I love it.
Happy birthday, Justin.
Thank
We
you.
love you. Justin's birthday is coming up on the 29th, and we are just so excited for you gaining another year. We love you. Happy birthday. And we will be celebrating. You just don't know what it is yet.
Okay. Well, with that, we've reached the end of our episode, the end of the year, and the beginning of Christmas. And happy Hanukkah and happy Kwanzaa and all the things. Thanks for lighting up our lives, Pank Papas. See you next time.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Bye.